is time for New Listings at Noon. I'm Karen Ringo, a realtor in the DMV area with Compass.
And I'm Alison Smeka, also a realtor in the DMV area with Compass, who can't speak today.
Awesome. So guys, every week, Alison and I, we find two of our favorite new listings that are on the market. And Alison, can you tell everyone where your listing is located this week?
I can. It's directly below where I'm sitting right now. It's it is the condo below me in Bloomingdale in my building. I'm so excited to share it. Karen, maybe you can tell everyone where the other one is at.
I sure can tell you it's in Fairfax in a neighborhood in the Forest Grove area. So we are excited. It's contemporary style home, and we are excited to show that one to you today. So we are going to start with Alison, and then I will share mine afterwards.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, you ready?
I am ready. Yep. So the address for this one is actually, I just want to go, I don't have notes for this one because this is my listing. So it is in my building, but this is also a listing of mine. So it is 151 V Street Northwest, unit number 1. This is the exterior of the building. And we'll bring you in a minute. So basically, that's an 8-unit condo building, boutique style. This unit is about 1,800 square feet. It's a 2-bed plus den, 2.5 bath, 2-level condo. And it's an end unit. So you're going to see a ton of light that's streaming in through this unit. And actually, as a quick aside, Karen and I were maybe going to have some live video with me down there on my laptop, but the light was streaming in so bright that it actually made it hard for you to see what was going on. So that's a testament to how much light there is. There you go. So we are looking in from the front door now. So what's unique about this particular unit is that it's got its own private entrance off of the street. So there are 2 of the 8 units that have that. This one is, so it's like you have your own townhome, but you can also access the vestibule of the main part of the building. So for packages, so that they aren't left on the stoop, that's a added benefit here. But here you're looking in, so it's a very long unit. So you start right in the living room. And it goes progressively towards the dining area and the kitchen. This is only going to be the second owner, whoever buys this unit. The first owner bought it back in 2015 when the whole building was renovated. And as we have really nice appliances here, Fisher Paykel and Bertazzoni oven, which you'll start to get a little bit of a closer look as we go past. And stainless steel, what everybody's looking for these days. Yep. And it's custom backsplash that the owner put in.
It's really nice. I really like the blue. Gives it a nice kind of warm feel.
Yeah, I like this. This is really impressive. We actually put this on the Compass agent broker pricing tour this week for people to come through, give their opinion on it. And people were really wowed with this whole first floor. I mean, really the whole condo, but this first floor packs a punch.
And I haven't seen this one, but I've seen a unit in the building, Alison's, and I will say the units in the building are pretty impressive, guys. So yeah, so as we go forward, we skipped a photo of, which is okay, I didn't tell Karen to put it in, but there's a half bath on this floor, making that whole area a really great area for entertaining. And then there's a bedroom in the back end of this first floor, and that's the bedroom we're looking at here. I know I've probably even said it on here before, and I certainly tell my clients that pictures can be deceiving in that there's a slightly wide angle lens to get all of the room into a photo. But these rooms truly are big. They are huge. You could certainly set up another dresser under where that TV is. You could do a plethora of things in this room. And so it's just really large and commanding. The ceilings are 12 foot tall. So, I mean, you're in there and it feels just so open, but obviously in a bedroom here. So when you transcend and you go downstairs, this is the den extra room. So sometimes a listing will say a den and it's like a tiny little nook or something, or this tiny little room. This is like a second living room. I mean, it is really large. And the way the owner has it set up currently is as a movie room. So approximately where the camera angle is right now, if I picked another angle of this room, you'll see there's a blank wall and you can see the projector at the top of this photo. So that projector
There you go. Projects onto the photo, or sorry, onto the wall, the blank wall that Karen just pulled up, which does convey to, if the person wants, we could take it out, of course. But it's a really awesome movie room because, you know, it's warm and enveloping, and behind it's an awesome yellow couch, is actually a full laundry room, washer, dryer, side by side, a little bit of some shelving, and then your hot water heater and your HVAC components. So you have a separate room for that, which actually I'm completely jealous of because our unit does not have a laundry room like that. As we go forward, so this is the second bedroom, just as big. The ceilings down here are around like somewhere between 10 and a half feet tall. So it's really, really quite large. And outside, also an ensuite bathroom in this room as well. So if you have guests or if they're roommates, both rooms have their own bathrooms attached. And then there's that half bath also in the main living space. So it's a great setup for like I said, guests, or if you have roommates in the space. This is just another angle showing you how tremendously large these rooms are. We have a whole chaise there, kind of in the entryway. And that's actually across from the ensuite bathroom door. Nice. Yeah. And outside of the bedroom we're just looking at is one of the two outdoor areas. This one's the larger of the two. If we don't have the other angle, there is a little kind of sterno he has set up so that you can put the flame on at night, and it's just really, really fun and cool. I envisioned like putting up fake grass on the wall or something, feeling so this is the look from the back. This is actually from the parking space that comes with the unit. So it's a commercial grade garage door there. And the parking spot is directly where the camera is. And it's the slightly below grade and above grade windows there on the left-hand side of this photo.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Very
we're asking
nice.
$849. We didn't say that in the beginning. And open houses are this weekend, tomorrow from 12 to 2, and Sunday 2 to 4.
Okay. And did you say anything about the condo fee and what that covers?
I didn't. It's $361, and it covers exterior maintenance, trash, recycling, water. It's a self-managed building, so we do pay for gardening and stuff like that, and basic maintenance.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I know you're going to have a nice open house this weekend, and it's just Sunday, not Saturday and Sunday, right? Just Sunday.
It's both. It was Saturday from 12 to 2 and Sunday 2 to 4.
Okay. Gotcha. Perfect. Awesome. Well, Alison, thank you for sharing your wonderful listing with us. And when I say wonderful, yours, it is Alison's listing, guys. So that's awesome. So we are going to move on. Let's leave DC a little bit and let's travel to Virginia.
Let's travel to Virginia.
Yes, let me pull up the address. So this one is Alison actually found this one, and when I saw it, I loved it too. She just kind of got to it before me. So, but the address is 8600 Chandler Street, and that's in Fairfax, in the Forest Grove area. Alison, did you want to talk any bit about the location, or do we want to talk about that at the end?
You can talk about it at the end. I mean, I'll just say this is listed by Pamela Michike with Keller Williams. And she gave us some really great information that one of us will pass on to you guys. But yeah, we can just get started if you want.
Awesome. So I will say that the owner did share a little fun story, little touching story, that when he actually found the space, he called his architect right away, and his architect came over to see this space. And from there, they pulled out a napkin, and the plans and the drawings from this started out on just this napkin. So that's really cool. Alison, because I think, Alison, we both have some notes as we talked about the design, how the design was hiding the view. Can you read that? Because it's so well written. Share
from the listing
everyone.
or for what?
From the architect.
So it says first time ever on the market. which I think is also really interesting. And the architect's name is Philip Eddy. It's got strong. This is the part you want me to read, right? With a strong horizontal expression and minimal separation.
No. So sorry, I'll just read this part. When they started, sorry guys, Alison and I do this all the time. So when they took out the napkin and they were talking about their design concepts, they built a home that folded into the property. The front of the home approach would screen the view. And once inside, the floor to ceiling windows with deliberate horizontal roof overhangs would draw your eye out and frame the stunning view. So I just thought that was wonderful. Living spaces would be defined by built-in elements, furniture, and some walls were not extended all the way to the ceiling to create a sense of mystery, encouraging exploration, a feeling of what's around the corner. So I just thought that was really,
so
cool.
For the record, the listing agent texted that to me,
yes.
and then she followed it with, "I'm no architect, but I think they knocked it out of the park or something like that." And I was just like, "Ha!" So I copied and pasted and sent this to Karen. And yes, reading it is perfect because it's coming from their lips. Yeah,
it's from their lips. So let's bring it up. I know you guys are wondering, what are we talking about? So this California style home. It is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. It's almost 3,500 square feet. And it's a contemporary home with a California style, California feel. So I have tons of pictures of the outside because this is what's so stunning about the property. Alison, feel free to just jump right in. Here's another view.
Truly, I mean, sometimes you have to look deep into listings to decide if they are one you want to cover or not. And this first shot and the first 3-4 shots are just absolutely breathtaking. And super unique for this area. We talk about mid-century modern and Charles Goodman homes a lot, but this is different. And so this is super, super truly unique. Something else I do want to add real quick is that there's also 2 supplemental den or office spaces. So it's 3-bed, 3.5 bath with those 2 extra rooms also. So, I mean, it's got a lot of room for you, family, grow, entertain, the whole thing.
Awesome. And also, before we forget, I don't know if we said it, but Philip Eddy is the architect and he is retired, but he is the architect that designed this, renowned architect. So. So let's take you in as we go, and this is the foyer. And one thing that's really neat about the foyer as you enter in is that you can see, and we'll show this a little bit later, but you can see over to your left that there's a pool on the deck. That's and so that's kind of nice as you walk in, you're able to see that. So that's a little impressive. And you come into this grand space. This is our living room. You'll notice that you have the new carpet. You have floor to ceiling windows all around, recessed lighting. You have the beam ceiling. And that's the first thing I noticed is the beam ceilings and the floor to ceiling windows. So when they said that they want to bring the nature in and have these stunning views, like she said, they've knocked it out of the ballpark.
This is a sexy house.
This is. And the thing is, one thing I love about this house is that you could actually live in this house as is, or you can come in and you can, put your own touch on it. And either way, it would be really impressive.
Absolutely.
And here's another view that it looks like that you're looking out onto your patio.
And look at that skylight, that round skylight there, which is just so, I'm getting just such like 60s, 70s vibes that are awesome. I want to throw a party at this house if I didn't own it.
This is what I feel. I mean, I think it's a great family house, but I think you could have some great gatherings. In this house. Here's another view of the living space. But you have to just show all the angles. And I believe, do you see that glass? I think is that where the spiral? We'll have to go and see this in person, but I believe that's where the spiral stairs take you down to the lower level. So. This is now we're entering into our formal dining space. So right behind the living room is your formal dining space. And then it leads you, this is just another angle of the formal dining space, but imagine having, Thanksgiving dinner or, just any kind of grand dinner and looking out in the evening, the beautiful night.
Yeah, this is just so cool. You feel like you're in a treehouse almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So here is our next set. This is just let's pull it up a little bit closer. So right in your formal dining room, remember he talked about having walls that kind of go to the ceiling, but they don't quite go to the ceiling. So it makes you wonder what's right around that wall. So here is one of those places where this is done. And behind that wall is the kitchen. Yep. Now, Allison's going to get mad at me because the first thing that I thought when I saw the wall and realized that the kitchen is behind the wall, I thought,
so rip it down, right?
Yes, I thought I would. So if I were coming in, I would take it down and combine that kitchen into the living space. And Allison,
I love it. I love that wall.
Yeah. So, but like I said, this house has limited possibilities. Here's another view of the kitchen. And Allison, feel free to jump in.
I'm just thinking that one of the things I loved about this was the fact that the kitchen is closed off. That was one of the things I noticed. I mean, there's like the obvious stuff, right? Like the pool and the outside and all that. But I'm really jonesing for a kitchen that doesn't open up to everything else. Maybe it's because my dishwasher just broke and I've had to have all my dishes out on the counter for the last couple of weeks. Could be that. I don't know. But the kitchen has hardwood flooring. There is a dry bar that you're going to see in a bit. It has granite countertops and a picture window. So really nice. Now this is your kind of your eat-in space that's connected to your kitchen. So it's your informal dining room. So the other one was your formal, and you can see that there's two two doors that will take you outside to the outdoor area, which is nice. So this is one door, and then on the other side next to the kitchen, you have another door. So lots of ways to get outside to the beautiful surrounding that you have. So private, such a private, nice kind of enveloping feeling. I really think it would be cool when it was snowing. That would be, it's nice that it's free too, but I was just imagining like a beautiful snowstorm and you're sitting there watching the snowfall.
Oh, it would be gorgeous. Now, I will tell you, before we purchased our house, we were looking at another house that was in Silver Spring, and it had just like endless windows surrounding it. And when we were doing our inspection, it was raining and it was gorgeous. Oh my God. Like it was just drizzling, not, but it was gorgeous just to like look out. So yes, I could imagine that. Yeah. So now we're going upstairs. This is our primary suite. I'm going to call it our primary suite just because it's really large. Once you come in, this is entering in, and wait for it. And look how grand and big this area is.
Huge.
Lots of space. If you're not a fan of carpet, you can easily, take it to hardwood floors. This is just a quick shot of the primary bath. And the primary bath, there's also walk-in. There's also, which we're not showing, there's a walk-in closet with built-ins. So really large bathroom. Now, this is the office that Allison was referring to that you could easily make into another bedroom if you wanted to add a bedroom. So
this is one of two den office spaces. I'm not sure if you've got photos of both, but they could easily be like a bedroom or just like a playroom, or anything. It could be it's flexible space.
Yeah. And this is on the main floor. So, and we noted that the primary bedroom is also on the main floor. Here's another angle. Oh, this is another bedroom. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we are going to pull you into our next picture. Let's pull it over. Allison, just so we can keep flowing, if you want to just add any tips as we're going, feel free.
Well, I am just struck by the fact, the simplicity of the house on the inside, which I think is really nice, so that if you did want to change something, it wouldn't trigger everything else to feel tremendously different. Sometimes you have a very opinionated house. If you were to change one thing, it would really could potentially offset everything. But here, there's a lot of white, right, and a lot of natural wood. So it's easy to kind of morph and change it what you might want.
Awesome. And this is the den that I was trying to get to. So this is our other den that you can get a chance to see. And I love the wood
Me too.
that's in this room. It's really nice.
Yeah. It's really invoking this, like the 70s 60s, 70s feel, which I love.
Nice. And then these are the spiral stairs that we were talking to earlier that takes you down to the rec room. And so the rec room is nice, open, and spacious. You also have this very cool wood burning stove with stone surround. So really nice. So very, very retro, very, very cool.
Retro, that's the word I wanted. Thank you.
Okay, that's a word. Okay. And this is another bedroom. This is our third bedroom that's downstairs. So
yep, cool. The whole place is super cool. I mean, look at this. I mean, part of me is like, who cares what looks on the inside? This outside is so tremendous, but obviously the inside is cool as well. But the angles, the decking, the exterior, I mean, it's impeccable.
And like I said, the outside is what's so gorgeous, that there's all of these photos of the outside, and here is our pool. So
very cool.
Yeah, extremely cool. Lots of patio space. So the pool doesn't really, which I like, it's a nice size. It doesn't take up the whole patio. So you still have tons of space, and it's kind of like the center focal point outside, which is nice. And this is breathtaking.
Yeah.
So loving nature. Look how landscaped the outside is. And, something that we didn't show, which, we didn't have a picture, but there was a French door entrance with stained glass panels at the front of the house. But we didn't have a direct picture of that to share with you, but just to let you know that there, you have a nice entry. And here is our paved driveway that leads up to the house. And just one more view.
I don't remember what it said. I don't, if you happen to know how many cars fit in this driveway, but I feel like it could be a lot. So I feel like for your parties, that would be helpful for sure.
Yeah. And then this is just another breathtaking view from up top. So
gorgeous.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that they did say, and I will say that inside, they said that it's roughly 200 degrees of unobstructed private wooded views, which is really nice. So, So someone that really loves and appreciates nature, this is your home. Even if, this is kind of more of a contemporary style, but even if you're a mid-century person, this is the same concept, the same style. So this could actually be a great home for a person that has a mid-century modern kind of preference, because it has that same feel. Yep. So, yeah.
Agreed. And this is, just so people know the location, it's mentioned in the listing that it's very close to Inova Fairfax Hospital in the Mosaic District. I'm not sure if people on here are that familiar with the Mosaic District, but it's been a more up and coming area for the last couple of years. It has lots of shops, places to go, places to eat. So it's actually a really nice area to be close to. And various like schools like George Mason University, et cetera, et cetera. So.
And there is an open house on Saturday. So for anybody that would like to go and see this beautiful home, there's an open house on Saturday from 1 to 4.
And Sunday 1 to 4. It's both.
Yeah, thank you.
So you can hit them both up.
Right. Awesome. So those are our 2 amazing listings for the week, guys. And that's pretty much all we have.
That's all she wrote, guys. Come see me if you want to check out my listing, and if you want to see the other one, report back, because Karen and I might not be able to make it, but we want to hear about it.
Right.
And buy them. How about that?
Right. And if you're interested in seeing that and outside of the open house, reach out and we'll definitely take you to see it.
Absolutely.
All right. Those are our 2 listings for the week. I'm Karen Ringo.
And I'm Alison Seneca.
And we will be back next week with 2 different listings, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.